Court rise. Let's welcome our lady. My lady, welcome.
Thank you.
My lady, I don't want to sit. I want to stand instead.
Hey, and
because today, and I part two of what we did today about Burkina Faso president comment about democracy. So, without much ado, I will go on my screen. Now I will share me for comments, ebra, like a video, no, share, subscribe to your YouTube channel, no, the B Squad, Facebook, the B Squad, DE, TikTok, the B Squad. After you my lady, and then maybe I see pay attention to as Africans. But you be a near good name maybe so. Now, President Ibrahim Traore at the comment Biaba.
Excellent.
We say share the part 2 of our previous case. This is about politics.
Excellencies, Your Excellencies, the activities of political parties were suspended and subsequently we saw their dissolution. So what message is behind these decisions?
Well, see, political parties, Your Excellency, Obisane said, political parties here, what Burkina Faso right now, no, you're dissolving. No. Ibrahim Traore to say one pair political parties. I say one party state. Normally develop it or minor. And a lady no, Obisane said, the message here, or they might want for anything. So you could hear the response.
What message? What has politics really accomplished in Burkina? Not much. Okay, message.
Was it what message? Message be na wo petty. A dear pan of politics. I am a Burkina Faso, my lady. It's yanka. Was what Obisano? Obisa or no Obisa question said, dear in politics. I am a Burkina Faso.
What has politics managed to do in Burkina? Not much. It has divided us, that's a fact. Even within families, two brothers who belong to different parties will develop a fierce hatred for each other. You can't even imagine.
Wasi politics in my bibia my omo Burkina Faso. Then my dear Bako and I divide omo. Politics are share my new even families. Family and Kaha Ghana Han ko be MPP no NDC ni na omo one family more na koye hatred even Ghana yewa into the whole African countries now politics we no a divide here too even families and all can even families you develop hatred e man ye ho na nka regional minister honorable Frank Amwakwahene enkoye painting o Kumase na obi nkwese no all because of politics. My lady, you develop hatred. Am I home? All because of politics. And
that's dangerous. In terms of development, you know that politics is like a business in Africa. That is to say, if I am the president of a party, I recruit you because you are smooth talkers, skilled deceivers. We flatter people, they follow us. We have business people on the left and right who help finance us, and then you go.
Well, see, politics it's like a business. Politics is to say Juma like business. Oh, Africa. This will be this one. This will be financing or financing we are no nipa now, no so financing no nipa no be this no so abo nipa no so ateneka. Anya she amo my no.
And bribe people. Once you've been thoroughly corrupted, if we win the elections, what can we do? Steal to get a return on investment.
Well, since I bribe a man for now the corruption, every depenia, the idea is stealing because of Bob Bessia and all the bay and the politics are iska. One Kobo Bessia by a campaign, unya. One pay bulldoze antwia wo mo kan bi o mo chia nkosesa ne ma nkwa chengidie ne onya abaye politics nti ono so bedi so a obedi se oboye MP a obedi so a no wotenika eniema ese ye de yema wo no kwan ya ese ye nyema wo no project bi ese ye yema no wo mpasu aso ho no because of one more canteen project no be chem 3 no afa 2 no the one aba. This is politics and what can this is true. No doubt.
And those business people who financed you, you have no choice. You are obliged to give them all the government contracts. You can't make them pay customs duties properly. You can't make them pay taxes properly.
Because was this a business people no finance so ma obenya power we can't force them to pay their taxes. And we be Jimmy one money ultimately nya share because they financed you. They gave you money to become president or MP. So you can't do them anything. Now if you would do any brave share or more nya share no so no. Now do any brave share or more so. One will scan be a quachis can be say we business I won't pay title that. Who be that? Who be that? It will never happen.
Because they need a return on their investment. That's it. That's the reality. Even us, when we arrived, there were business people who approached us too, to finance or something. We are not politicians. If you want to give money, that's what led us to create a donation reception.
Was so no business people about me chance on person finance no saying Chairman, don't come here, had don't buy. In here we sika. So person first can more mine now was so a some investment BB. Mu donate fa ko no na ko donate say we dey bo Burkina Faso en fa ma ha me nya politician ma ba juice ka say me dey finance me ho. Can we get some people who can say this? They bet me nya nipa on bet me agina o man now so aka no kra no amun fa no kra no wada me ka twi o mo de wada you bet me nya san kofo no abra comment section wo. My lady, me say about another video. There's another question now about human rights. Me say human rights. Now how about human left? If we have human rights, which means there is human left.
Various prominent international organizations have frequently accused your administration of actively suppressing the freedom of the independent press and the broader elements of civil society. Is there truly a legitimate place for human rights within Burkina Faso today?
There are human rights.
This is the question. What say? Among four accusing say, obedi sui on for human rights. Enya she. Enti no busan say, what the human rights? Juma Burkina Faso ana.
There are human rights in Burkina Faso. What do they call human rights? Human rights. Me? I don't know what they think. You know, no one is going to come here, fund people, indoctrinate them to destroy our countries.
Well, say, what is human rights? You can't say human rights, Krana, say. You can't say human rights, Krana. I say, well, no one can say, how I must explain human rights. Now, what to me? I know what to say,
That will not happen. Do you know how many NGOs there are in Burkina?
Also, to me, find the amount for terrorists. No more Burkina Faso. Eme tete omo fa ahudi so. No one because on thinking about human rights. Now when NGOs do I work from one. Burkina Faso. We besides that when NGOs.
Can you imagine? Do some research. It's not even hundreds, it's a lot. I'm not going to give you a number. Do some research. Look up each NGO, see what it is. Do you really think it's humanitarian? So these are the kinds of things we're fighting against. They say we're fighting against human rights. Is that what human rights are? We fight against terrorism to secure our people.
See, they are fighting against terrorism to secure their people, which means that Oma onkophobia find the woman. Na omo be ha omo asomdue no omo na omo fight omo to protect some be bo omo manfo ho ban. What I say? Won't go against Obia.
So we give our people the right to life. That's the first right, isn't it? The right to life. Aren't we fighting for human rights? We fight so that the schools that are closed can reopen, so that children can go to school. Isn't the right to education a human right?
Well, see, human rights, we no fight for now, man for. Said the bear schools were closed. Schools were closed because of terrorists. War mine munti. Ya close school bia among Ankwala to me go school. Them were fighting send in Kwala, name man for go school. And when you human right ana. And no any human right.
Who is fighting for us? Who is helping us? These same people who cry out every day about human rights, not one of them has given us a single cartridge to fight against the terrorists who are killing our children.
But so why ne kwama ye? Why ne kama ye? Oboafo ni wan? My lady. Why ne kwama ye? Some kofo na omu promoting human rights. They are the same people. Omu find their man for terror. Omu the terrorists. Ebe gu oman. Say that be a wunya sundue. Why? It is almost fighting for human rights. I didn't know omo fighting ma omo man for omo fight ska and as omo fight soldiers ama na nkofo na terrorists na be gu ho no omo ni omo fi ho if they truly mean about human rights.
To fight against the terrorists who are closing our schools, who are destroying our schools. That means the terrorists are fighting against human rights. We are fighting for human rights, and they are the ones encouraging the terrorists. Who is fighting against human rights?
The terrorists no almost say schools, close schools. I'm one phone call. Omo fighting, I'm one man for. Into omo terrorists, why they fighting against human rights? Well, who is against human rights?
They're the ones saying it. I was just telling you about certain things happening in Europe and all that. But it's over there that they're fighting against human rights. Otherwise, here, human rights exist. And remember one thing, human rights come from Africa. It doesn't...
But see, human rights, it comes from Africa. And I had the free, human rights, I had the free. In free Europe. In free Asia. In free anywhere.
Free Ghana.
Free Africa. And the human rights start here. And if these people are preaching about human rights, they don't know. They are preaching it, but they don't know.
Come from somewhere else. It comes from Africa and West Africa, here. The first charters that spoke of human rights were here, in the AS Confederation, more precisely in Mali.
But see, Nipa Bako with Timmy Kasafa human rights, the first person, if you Mali. Oh, yeah, Africa ni, West Africa ni. And this is a human right. Africa is a champion. Europe for champion human rights. We have people coming from US and other countries say they are not safe there. Unam kana will share wachi obi bad because obi bet me attack you anyhow, anywhere, anytime. The mobile Africa, they are safe. And will be saved. Because Africa, human rights is assured. And if these people are preaching human rights, one man can send a terrorist to be good mind to Libya. Remember?
The Charter of Kurakufu.
Kurakufu.
What's it Kurakufu? Oh no? And a champion human rights.
So human rights were known to Africans. We were well organized, a well-structured society, each person with their rights, even women's rights. It was in Africa that women's rights existed. Elsewhere, they didn't exist. And are those people the ones who can talk to us about women's rights or human rights? They don't know any rights. Who talks about human rights? Who bombed and killed children in Libya? Who is bombing children all over the place, dropping bombs indiscriminately, killing children and so on? Is that what human rights are?
So almost preaching human rights, you know. Yen fa Libya an example. Ka so mu kokun Gaddafi. Nipa do say no mu kun no kan Gaddafi ho if they really too teaching about human rights. And yen fa other countries say see war here cause Ukraine. Yen fa see Israel. The same people no mu preach about human rights no. It's the same people on almost kasa about human rights. And the same people who are against human rights. Cause Israel is here. Na Iran. Ye kum kwala, kum mema, sell properties. Omu you no be catch say they are preaching human rights. And no be catch they are preaching human rights.
Is that what human rights are? That's not what we do. We fight for the lives of our people. We protect them. Our soldiers die to protect them. And we do everything we can to open our schools, to educate them. We do everything we can to subsidize our farmers, to develop agriculture so that people have enough to eat. We do everything we can.
This is human rights. So these people will come to you. Say, who will be o krom? That's what we say, against or mope. And I am come on one. Nandi no one but how be say human rights. That's why they introduced democracy for us. Today they are talking about human rights. Like a video, no. Share, subscribe your YouTube channel, no. Your Facebook, your TikTok, and your YouTube also. The B scored. So my lady, this is the issue. We are talking about human rights.
It's a very good case by
Sure.
human rights. Ese niyama bebree. Ene ye nuanu amu abrochiri. Obeko as bema or ye bema no call you. Human, I know my right. Not oti ho no ye di ope. Tambe sun so obeba Ghana be hwe na busuan fo no. Obeba no oba.
I change you up for transformation akano.
No oba. Oba ni oba betimi afa omo. Bema ni be I know my right. Sakasa no. Ese ade.
The main thing I say, oh my lady, the main thing I say, Western world need to preach human rights more. They preach human rights more, but they don't practice it. Practice human rights.
Ombe poor my ye blacks no, ye na ye say fata.
What do you say? They will bring you human rights that exist. Because that human right now, they bow krumu or person benefit or no. Say human right ni be benefit to party. Because Iran, bombi Iran. Kuma one for sell properties, kum kwara, apen for ma. And they are talking about human rights. Say Burkina Faso, when you then?
Uncle practice it.
No, also or born a man for whom by you. Or born a man for whom by or fighting against terrorists.
Truth be told, or no, Papa no. I just done it him. Aka me de mi penny say country be a benya president and na o kind near what is so no. Adwene ye adwuma, adwene ye adwuma. I say one party and a ye adwuma o. Enti no the obeka no e final. Good things and all dey bow. Oh. The beka ka obeko Burkina Faso. Second abrochire why? Insu Ghana ha democracy ayetimenti. Ghana ntimi nko neni. Anka obi the good idea ba. Ye penti baby. Na ye fe. Unam hono ma efe obetimi agina kura atwa pictures. Wanya good background. Obi akogina hono mu akose paint no. Kabina minkanti. Akogina hono wa serpent no.
Politics. All because of party be fame. What I say? It's all because of party be fame. Tinian say no.
The President Ibrahim eka no say nyina yetie. Nti
Ti fa judgment fra
ni comment mbra. Obi an comment mun subscribe, mun follow yen. Mon like your videos.
Enti for comments, every comment section ho no mo. Say if the yehunu wa ha no, say human right na yehunu wa ha no. Ene ne yehunu wa western world na. Ana say human right na mo be preach wo, omo free ho be preach wa ha no. Say omo practice na are they practicing it? The beast court.
Obi hu akadwem.
Yebebo.
Yebegwao.